Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, the Democratic People's Republic of Fjordland, and episode number 70 in our Let's Play series. I hope you're all doing well. The world has taken quite the scary turn since episode 69 was recorded. And yeah, it's stressful and it is scary, and yeah, I hope everyone is keeping safe is all we need to say at this point. You're joining me in some footage that is sped up. That's because after the last episode, after episode 68, there were some comments on the old episode, suggesting methods and ways to improve our rail network. You'll remember we had multiple areas where things were just jamming up, and I had no idea that apparently these colours that you're seeing here actually mean stuff, right? I just thought it was nice and pretty. It turns out it refers to like how many crossings and junctions exist within a portion. And a very wonderful person, going by the name of Kachib, who is now officially Minister of Rail in Fjordland, messaged on here, and then we were chatting over Discord, and amazingly, just showing the kindness that is in this community, offered to take my save game and to go through it, and we corresponded for quite a while, with them sending me screenshots of everything that's fit. Now, originally we were going to send the save game back, but Kachib is on the test server and I am not. And personally, I don't really want to go onto the test server for Fjordland. It's fine because they sent such very, very detailed looking screenshots that I've been able to, for the most part, replicate everything that was done across the board. It's incredible. There were areas where the rail had gone a little bit weird and it had like overlapped itself, and so they thought it was a junction there, but there wasn't a junction there. It was just a bit of invisible rail. But what we've tried to do is get rid of anything that isn't blue and orange. Blue and orange seem to be the optimal level of signals. And I got to be honest with you, I've been running the game a little bit after I did this, and nothing's really popped up. Nothing's popped up to say, oh, we don't like that. So it seems to have worked, which is pretty awesome. There are areas that we haven't touched, and I'm hoping that they'll work fine. There are areas where we are little train coverage, little train passage, I don't know. There is little activity down those areas. Places like Nikachov, where the fish are, the food factory, there are a few trains that run down that way, but they don't seem to be jamming up, which is very useful. Obviously, going forward, now that I have a better idea of what I'm doing, I hope that I'm able to create better railway networks. It's simple things like having, upon every junction where there is multiple options, putting in a chain signal rather than just a standard forward one. This game is complicated enough anyway. That things like this are so stressful, but this is why it's really good that this is a community. We have such wonderful people. So to you, Kachib, thank you ever so much. You are the Minister of Rail for Fjordland. That is your official title. Because, heck, you have fixed the railways. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I think you have. For Fjordland. I mean, coming back here, like, you can see some of the... Look at the mess. The mess that was up here at Chernikova. I'm glad I sped it up, because this was like an hour, just short of an hour of footage, because this is me sitting, playing it on the game, looking at screenshots on my phone, zooming in and trying to replicate bits, and it took some effort in places. There were bits where it just I couldn't get it to replicate, but we've done it here. There's you know, for the most part, the trains are working. It's good, which is great because in today's session, after I've recorded this, we're going to hop on and we have some things to do. Alright, indeed, a lot of things to do. We jump into real time with the game now. And those of you who stayed around to the very, very end of episode 69 will have seen that after I finish recording episode 69, something finished recording. Now, recording building. Look at it. This is, of course, the big old steelworks down here in Drayori. Drayori being the industrial city, I'll be honest, we call it Drayori. At this point in time, Kachib, you did such a good job with the rails that I kind of want to rename the city after you. Perhaps we will create somewhere for you later on, my Minister of Rail. So yes, with that happening, with this place now up and running, we now need to get coal and iron to this place, right? That is where we're at now. It doesn't have the biggest coal store. It doesn't have the... It does have a lot of iron. Coal, not so much. The problem with this steelworks was that you can't really... it didn't have any factory or aggregates inputs. So you literally have to have everything come down to the place itself. Which is fine. We can do this. The way we do this, though, is we find the coal train, wherever that is. Coal train, where are you? Oh, here it is, look. So this coal train is currently set to wait here until it's unloaded, which probably isn't going to happen for a long time because we're not using anything. My thought was we have it somehow come back and down, but to be honest, I might just make another train. I think it makes more sense because like this area is going to use a lot of coal eventually. It makes sense to have one train come here and do that. Which we're going to do it. We're going to do that now. Let's go over to the usual train depot. Here it is in frame rate Dropland. And let's pick up an electric locomotive with the... It doesn't need to be capacity, it just needs to be strong. Strong like an ox. You're very strong. I do these yeah. I mean, it's the most expensive one, so it's got to be the best one, right? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy 2. In fact, we may buy... No, we'll buy 2. We're going to buy 2 for now, and I'll tell you for why in a second. For now, we need aggregate storage, these hoppers. This is what we want. How many should we get? 1, 2, 3. Well, what's that? So that's 60, 120, 180, 240, which is far more than the coal can take itself. We will come along, and we will now create a route for it. Let's sit up here. And am I right in thinking, if we follow this railway around, that you can get to the track? Oh, you can. So we did create one. It can go up here. Right, hang on. It can come along here. Awesome. So it can do that straight away. We will create a new line, and we're going to call it the Drayori Coal Steel. Drayori Steel Coal. We'll know what that means, won't we? In the end, we'll accept the changes, and the stops are to come here, pick up some coil, as they call it, and there to there. And hopefully that will work. We know. Oh yeah, we need to set a vehicle with it, so that's should be done now. Awesome. Let's let it go and see what happens. Off it goes. Off it goes. While that's doing that, we come away, and this second train, we now need to get iron to that place. Now, I did do this off camera. I haven't set a train going, but I have created a line. Let me come over here and show you some train lines. We have iron for industry, which is going strong. Another thing that happened off camera, the tunnel has apparently finished. Another tunnel finished in the Republic. I had no idea that this one was done. Literally no idea. So it's good though. It goes through the mountain. This train line comes all the way down, keeping on these electric lanes, and then down here into here, which is really, really cool. So we have a line that does that. I'm thinking, to be honest with you, we may need 2 trains doing this line, because we need a lot of iron, right? A lot of iron. 800 tons it saves, which is it is quite a lot. So here's what we're going to... No, not on dollars, although that looks interesting. We'll get some more hoppers. Let's try and get it to, what? So 60. 120, 180, 240, 300. Oh god, 360. Okay, well, I wish I could copy the train and buy another one. We'll just do that. We'll buy a second one of these trains. What are you? What's the most expensive train? It's this. So yeah, it's that Soviet bad boy there, isn't it? We'll do the same again. We'll just set this one off later. Oh, you kidding me? How do I move? You go there. Yeah, that's the one. Come on. Come on. There we go. Please. It's done it again, look. I can't believe it's done that. Do you know what we're going to do? We'll, Oh, it needs to stop. Right. Okay. Chris is being thick. So let's get that line back up. Where is it? Industry. Iron for industry. No, we don't need a new stop, but we do need to set that vehicle on it. So you can now get out of Dodge. Go, off you go. Off you go. The helicopter there just flying past us. Which means now, how many did we have on this train? Oh my god, I forgot to count. I think it was 6, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Excellent. Let's keep that going. We'll buy another 3. 1, 3, like so, and we'll give that one the line of industry for. Oh, it's a train line. Come on, Chris. Go, 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 go. There we go. We've got 2 trains going. Now, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will follow this one for a bit, whilst we talk about what's going to go happen here then. So, the idea, hopefully, will be that this ironworks will keep that steel factory alive and well. If I'm honest with you, I'm not sure it will. I have a feeling that we may... Again, it depends on how much steel we pump out. It may be fine. There is an iron deposit nearer to the steelworks, which we could exploit in a further part, which I would quite like to do. Another thing I'd like to do, whilst everything is slowly getting built in Traore itself, I'm thinking, and I was thinking about this whilst we were offline. Hello, we have a traffic jam. After all I'd said about fixing everything, why do we have a traffic jam here, my friends? Tell me. Because you are too big. It's you. You're too big. That is a problem. It's because you won't go... Oh no, but you would be fine, but you're here, and you can't go ahead here. We need to split these lines up a little bit, that's all. Like so. We'll put another one here. Like so. You're stuck here, because you can't... Oh! I think I've left a signal there. Why are you confused, brother? I think that was me. I think that was me. It's nothing to do with you, Kachib. You've done a wonderful job. I think that I left that signal there, and so it caused a problem. We had a little bit of a backlog. It's fine, though. Now, people are moving and getting along with their day. I think we got trains moving now. Yeah. We got a bit of a traffic jam. Oh, look, this train does use that. The meat train does use that rail. That's pretty cool. Where's my... There you are, brother. Let me follow you. Ooh. Engaged further along the rail. Yeah. Of course it is. That's because we're waiting on this backlog of trains to just move very quickly. Honestly, don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry. Yes, sorry. Farming capacity. I've scouted out a site just on the east coast, which we could use to get some more farms going. I feel like we need to decentralize food production a little bit. It's great that we have it in Nikachov, and Nikachov does a wonderful job of supplying everyone, but it does concern me that with how slow some of our supply routes are, it might be good to just have it decentralized for something as important as food, especially when the industrial city is going to be supporting as many people as it is. I have a horrid feeling we're going to find that... Why are you waiting? I have a horrid feeling we're going to find that people are struggling for food. Right, you come ahead to here. Come down here. Is it just because this is such a slow train? It's just because it's such a slow train. It's a very heavily populated region, isn't it, this? I almost feel like we need to just get a further line along so that people can just travel 4x4. Let's speed it up. Oh God, go away with your production stopping. Whose production is it? You? Why? I'm pretty sure it's fine. See, food production here in Anderstock. Why is there no food? Where's the food delivery vans that come here? It's just not on. Like you. Come here. You. Where are you? I don't get where this truck is. Where are you? Are you coming down to the restaurant now with nothing in it? Or have we just... Because here's the thing. We've got so much... This is what's annoying. We have food, right? We have food. Food is in there. It's just... It's really annoying, actually. It's really annoying. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to populate by getting some more trucks on the road. That's the only way to do it. My little car there, look. Nah. Total capacity. Yeah, you're slow, but I'm actually gonna. You're only going to be a local stopping thing. So here's what I want you to do. You come here, and you go there. And what I want you to do, mate, is I just want you to pick up food. All I want you to do. Go. Do a job. Just annoys me, you know? Just annoys me. Right, how's the train journey going, guys? We seem to be moving a little bit faster. Here it comes. Right, sorry. Let me click on it. We're going to follow it. Go. Awesome. This is great. So what I'll do while this guy is loading up with iron, which he's doing a wonderful job at doing, we will now go and find the other train, and we'll tell that to get going. And then that way, they kind of are like crossing like ships in the night. Come on, let's wait. We'll wait for this train to turn around. Here it is. And the other train will go. And we'll follow this one. I'll tell you what we'll do. We will follow this train as it goes all the way to the iron place. We will go through the tunnel with it together for the first time. And hopefully, all the traffic issues will have been resolved because I was an idiot. That was all. I was just a bit of an idiot. But with this tunnel now, and apologies if you hear me slurping my tea there, that was disgraceful. This tunnel cut off should, in theory, make everything go a little bit quicker. There goes the other train, look. It should, in theory, make this journey a lot quicker. It cuts off so much time. Instead of going, You think, instead of going all the way down into the provinces and into the central belt, it cuts around it. We're going to go through Juliastock. It won't stop at Juliastock. It should just go through the station. We got no trouble here at all. And this is really the first test of all our big network to see if it's working. And it seems to be, so far, having a great time. Let's just jump back into thing. A train is waiting too long. Is it? Pause. We'll find him in a minute. Who is it? Hello. What have I done here then? This is where this is where we see my undoing of what I've done. Right. You come to here. We've got a lot of trains that are stuck. A lot of trains that are stuck. I fear that the problem we have is it's this junction. I mean, this junction is rubbish. Here's the question for you. Do I need this locomotive shed anymore? Because I'll be honest, I don't think we do. I mean, it would be better if we just got rid of all the things, wouldn't it? All diesel locomotives, we went fully electric. I mean, no, it wouldn't be better, but so we got rid of you. It's because this comes too far along. I could almost do with bringing this just a little bit further down. I might do that, you know. I might do that. Let me quickly build a concrete rail. Oh, I don't want to cross. That's not what I want to do. I don't want it to cross. I want it to continue. That's it. I want it to continue along here. Like so. Because what... It's all a mess here. What I want to do is, like... do this. Is what I want to do. And then... my hope would be we can get rid of this. Apparently I can't, because why would you be able to do that, Christopher? I want to get rid of that. And that. And that. And apparently that. And now he doesn't know what he's doing, does he? Because he's an idiot. Let me do this. Right, so let's think this through a little bit further. So if this is a chain, a mixed chain, this is where we'll see if my knowledge comes to play. We have a chain going that way, a chain going the other way, and then in here we have you going that way, you going that way. And now, as we come along here, that means we should be able to get rid of you and you. Maybe. No. So we get rid of that, but we will put in a normal one, I guess. And then this is a junction, so we want to have a... yeah, no, I don't... it doesn't need to go either way. It can go... right, let's work this out, Chris. Because they don't need to cross over. I'm going to get rid of this. This is what we're going to do. So you come in this way, which means that we can have one going like that. We have a chain going like that. Awesome, brothers. We can have you. We can't fit one in. Can't fit one in. So let's try putting it there. Like that. So that's on green. Why are you on green? Because of this here. Let's get rid of that then. We're dumping it. We're getting rid of this now. We don't... This loop has caused nothing but aggro. Okay? What time am I on? I've got to go out of work in a minute. I say in a minute, in like 20. We're fine. It's a lunch break recording session, friends. That's what this is. Right, so this goes like that. Let's have a look at it again. That is looking better. This flipping... what do we do there? Like, what on earth do we do there? Right. Because we do still need this. And we always wanted it so that this... I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete some rail. We're going to delete this. Like that. We're going to delete this. Like that. And then we are going to delete this rail going into there. And this rail. Okay. So now... This is nuts. This shall come in here, and you can... It's got... Right, let's see. Has it worked? Yeah. That, I think, is going to work. Yeah. This should work now. Theoretically, you're going... Because you're going to refuel. Are you going to refuel? You might stop to refuel. Yes. Going to stop to refuel. We're forcing all the trains to go this way. So there'll be a little bit of a queue. But now he comes down here. He's going to skip over to here. And come back onto the rail this way. And then these guys coming back can come this way. And yeah. It may clog some places up a little bit. A little bit. Can I get across it? Ideally, we'd want to get a crossing there. I know I just deleted one. But is there going to be enough room, do you think? Should we see? Interesting. It might just work. It might work. And we put a water chain there. That might work. We'll see. We will see. It means we can get rid of this thing now. And we may build... Oh, goodbye. It's gone. I think that might be like the first thing we've properly decommissioned in this republic of ours. Oh gosh, the iron train! Where's... Oh no. Where are you? My little friend. Oh no, I've got to find it. He's come... Is this... Are you it? Are you my train? I'm not sure if it is, you know, or if this is the other one, but we'll follow this one. God, railways, eh? Railways. Kachib, you've done a wonderful job as Minister of Rail. I appreciate what you have achieved. So thank you. Raising a mug to you. And as we plough through this wonderful countryside of Fjordland, and I'll be honest, I think Fjordland is probably the prettiest place I've ever seen. Yep, there goes one. I think that's the other train. Like, I genuinely think I'm a Fjordland patriot at this point. Why are you stopping? I don't get why it stops there, you know? The bridges, I hate bridges sometimes. You can't put signals on bridges, you see. You can't put signals on the bridges. Which, it's a bit daft, isn't it, really? So it comes down, comes off the bridge, and then this is where we get into a fun part. We break down, go across, in. We dispatch our coal and iron. And there we go. That's awesome. That is awesome. Do you know what I am going to tell these guys to do? I'm going to tell them to wait. I don't know why they're loading stuff. I want them to wait. And I'll find the other guy, other people, and tell them that as well. Yeah, it would help if I interesting. What line are you? Huh. Have they just gone off the... Is that... I didn't know that was a thing that happened. So what line are you on now? No, tell me about your line. That's because if you make changes to the line... Huh! Holy cow! Right, okay. So, Dreori iron. Drayori iron. I'll call this Drayori iron route. I didn't know it did that. If you make changes in it to the trains, then they just don't do their job. That's really funny. So trains going across there. I wish that these would just go rather than having one train at a time going on a bloody thing. Why won't you go? It just seems a bit ridiculous to me that it wouldn't go. Yeah. It does seem ridiculous. Why you won't be able to have two trains on a bridge at the same time? I guess it's you can't have them on the same bit of track at the time, but... Is this still you, Understock, that's having trouble? It is. It is. Okay, cool. So, what time are we on? We've been going a little while soon, so we won't make this a really long one. It has been a train-focused episode. By the way, it was over here, this land here, and across the river. There is little in the way of resources here. I feel like it would just be perfect for another tiny, maybe a little village that makes food that we can then run down into Drayori Central. And how is Drayori coming along? Now that they've built this... They've actually finished building the entire industrial zone. So now, everyone is focused on building everything else. And my god, they're doing such a grand job. Look how fast some of these buildings are going up. It makes me think that we need to start looking at building stuff over here. One of the things we haven't considered either is we got the prison been built. The whole thing here, we were building this, was to make construction offices to then go and deal with the industrial town, right? So it makes sense to perhaps put in a small... I don't know what the word is, just like a small cluster. Let's turn the grid on, and we're going to build a cluster of these. So I'd like to put one here. Oh, what do you mean you can't excavate? Right. That makes so little sense to me. We'll put... I just flatten all the land, guys. Right, we've got it paused anyway. We'll go... Apparently we won't. 1, 2. How many should we have? Maybe 4? What do we think? We'll cancel the contract here. We'll finish it on our own. Same goes for that. We will put a little dirt road that comes off that and down to here. So we got 4. I mean, how many's realistic? We got loads down here, but we could have 4 here, and then I did want one down there for a road, didn't I? Let's do that. Let's go 4. Come on. Oh, you're going to tell me that you need to flatten the land again, aren't you? Oh no, you're going to do a job. That's cool. 1. 2. Awesome. We will cancel these and we'll do it ourselves. And we'll turn the grid off for a second. And we'll get the we'll get the construction people to do it. What I'm thinking eventually is that we will stop. We will allocate the construction officers so that road production people do roads and you know that type of thing. What I will say is that it's probably not got this one included in it, so we are going to go and ask the helicopter. Because for some reason the helicopters don't do it. Which I don't understand. Like, look, this helicopter here is doing none of this stuff. So we'll ask them, we will assign all this stuff to them, because for some reason they're not involved. They're involved over there, and that's why that's going quite quickly. What about the other places? Like, who have we got? Where are my other helicopter people? They're over in Eisenherstadt, aren't they? You and you. You come over here. You as well. Bet you're not doing it either, are you? Where on earth am I? Come along. I bet you they're not involved in that either. They're not. They're not. It's very irritating. I don't know why they're not involved. Is that a thing I'm doing wrong? Those of you who've played this game, why do... Even though I've got the helicopter construction yards assigned to the group, the big group of people, right? Even though they're assigned... Some buildings are finished here in Drayori. Even though they're assigned to... You know, the construction group thing. Why do they not do as they're told and come and help? Like, look, they're part of the... I don't bloody know, but they're not doing a good job, so... But things are getting built here, which is pretty cool. Like, Drayori is going to be having people living in it, I believe, soon. Maybe even in the next episode. We'll see. Depends on if we can... It all depends on if these things get built. You know, the factories and... Not factories, the food place. We need the food place to be working. Come on, come on, you're nearly there. There we go, though. Now the helicopters will do their part and we'll get people in. I think we've got... Are you finished? Nearly. Oh, it's so nearly finished. Like, this looks pretty cool. I gotta say, Drayori, I mean, apart from the frame rate dipping, Drayori is looking nice. Right? It's looking cool. And once we get Drayori up and running, we can get people to start making all of this stuff. We will then be able to make more stuff, and we'll be able to think about building even over here. But all in good time. All in good time. Of course, we've got to build the rest of Drayori first. Oh no, last chance to buy a train. I hope it's not the Soviet Union train. What train is it? Who knows? Either way, it's the last chance to buy it. If you have any suggestions, in terms of like vehicles that could maybe construction vehicles that can make us go a little bit quicker, let me know in the comments down below. But this is okay. Drayori is... I mean, look at this. We've got stuff. We need to get power in here now. That'll be the next step. Once we get all this stuff built and running. Once it's... Oh my god, where's this traffic jam then? Once we have everything built up and running, we then need to think about... So... What's happened there then? You're stuck on a rail until he goes back. Right, okay. So that is stuck on a rail. Right. Here's what I need to do. I just need to maybe put up a cross here. Will that work? Now if I do like that, let's see. You come in here. I need... Can I do a mix thing there? Like that, please? No, because... Yes. Yes, that is what I want. I want a mix. Like so. And then you can be a mix. And... Yeah, that should work. There you go, it worked. It worked, somehow. What was I saying? What was I even bloody saying? We need to get power into Drayori. We need to get the heating plants up and running. Before we even think about moving anyone in here and getting them working, we need to start thinking about power for the masses. Now, this doesn't have power. That's because we are still building power. But it does look like the power lines have been built. So that is awesome. Who is on this? Everyone, apart from the helicopters. So I'm hoping that this won't take forever. I might go get the helicopters. A new type of what is available? An open car. Interesting. Let's go get these guys as well. And we'll tell them that they also have a job to do. So over here, look. You need to build power. Oh, you silly fools. You need to build power. And that as well. Oh, have we got anyone building this? And this. Come on, we got loads of stuff we need to build here, guys. Hopefully, now... I mean, look at all the helicopters coming and doing their jobs. Draori will be done soon. And life will be great. It's nearly time for me to go. I hope that this episode has been alright. We've definitely fixed a lot of the rail networks, and that is all down to you, Kachib, Minister of Rail. If you'd like to be a minister in Fjordland, just fix something, please. I don't know what. Tell me what title you'd like in the comments below. If you have any suggestions, if you have anything you want to see, or if you just want to say nice words, you don't have to, but it'd be nice. I really am enjoying being in Fjordland. I'm really enjoying watching this nation grow. The frame rate may be dropping, but we are as industrious as ever. It'll soon be winter 1972, and then 1973 comes along. We have not fulfilled the plans of the 5-year plan, but hey, what does that matter when we've got friendship? Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you have a safe week, especially like in this current climate. Keep yourselves safe. With love to every one of you, and care and everything else. See you next time.